Hello scrapbooking friends, and thank you for joining me for another video. So today is my update video for November, so all the projects I got done in November. As you can probably see here, there are no layouts, and I did indicate in my previous video that I didn't think I would get any layouts done, and I didn't get any layouts done. I did keep up to date with the House of Scrap, so I've got videos recorded for the House of Scrap for the next couple of weeks, including a bonus video one day. And I'm up to the end of 2018 now, so the next video that I'm going to record will be the beginning of 2019. So yeah, I'm really marching on with that, so that's really good. I did plan a layout, so I did prep a layout this month, but I haven't actually done it. What I did do was keep up with my Donkey Traveller's Notebook. So we ended here last time, and then this is my first week at the sanctuary in November. So shall we have a little look? I met a new donkey, Lily. This is a new donkey, Lily, who arrived at the sanctuary there. And she was in quarantine because when they first arrived, they have to go into quarantine. And so I had to wear gloves and sanitizer and all that kind of thing before going down to see her. I gave her her scoop of food, and then I helped her poo pick her, and then gave her her tea time food. So yeah, I spent a little bit of time with the new donkey that day, which was nice. She's a white donkey. She came from Worcestershire. And then I did a little bit of grooming. So I groomed our pick and mix herd and some of the oldies. And Rupert donkey was absolutely caked in dry mud, I've written here. He was so cheeky. So I had to spend quite a while getting the dry mud off of him. Cheeky boy. So that's oh no, that's not him, that's Merlin. I haven't got a photo of Rupert here, sorry. So yeah, then I helped to move some herds, and I took feeds to the friends and family herd, which is Elvis's herd. And then I also took food to Theo, Lily I've already said, and the oldies. And it was another day on the farm, a busy day on the farm, and I saw Elvis. So this is Merlin in the middle there. He's one of our oldies, and that's little Theo there. And he is the donkey that had major surgery not too long ago. So then the following week, I helped to move one of the herds. It was very rain. Oh, it poured with rain that morning. Yeah, absolutely poured with rain. But, you know, the farm carries on. So I helped to make up a lot of food. I gave little Theo his scoop. I saw Elvis again, of course. Prune came over to see me first, though. I did some poo picking. I gave CJ his lunch, and I stayed with him for a little while. I fed Theo again. I did the barn feeds. I did the friends and family feeds on my own and put all the donkeys back into the barn afterwards. So that's Prentice, CJ, Jim Bob, Archie D, Angus and Prune. CJ didn't finish his food, so I had to report that for him. And then later on, I did the oldies feed, and I was reporting that Frosty and Lily are together. So the new donkey, Lily, was put in with Frosty because his companion donkey passed away, Murphy, recently, and they've been getting on really well together. So that was really nice. And then since then, they've actually been put into the pick and mix herd. So the pick and mix herd is expanding. This is Prune. She's our French donkey. She's lovely. She likes a groom. My CJ there. And little Archie Dodger, I've said here, he's wearing his coat overnight. So he's a donkey that needs to wear a coat in the winter time. And to begin with, he was just wearing it overnight. Now he's actually wearing it all the time. So that's that week, and then just a little bit of stamping here, and just I've written the names and punched out a heart there. And then I was just saying that our Christmas fair got cancelled because of the weather, because we had persistent bad weather, and the sanctuary was just, the fields and that were just saturated, and they just couldn't have the Christmas fair, unfortunately, which is a shame because it's a big fundraising day for them. And then we were recognised again at the Red Funnel Awards. This year we got a silver for Best Large Attraction. So a little bit of thickers, just some thickers alphas there. Washi tape here, a little bit of washi tape and a punched cork. And this is the photo that was promoted on, posted onto social media for the, I think they might be birds, for the award ceremony. And I noticed that my Elvis was forefront there. And CJ was there too. Actually, that's a light, isn't it? I don't know if you can see that. It's a light, you know, electricity pylon. So that's an extra page, and then the following week I was back on my usual day. Washi tape here, and I've written the name here. So I just said that I gave Whisper a good brush of her mane because she had a wind knot in her mane, and I've not heard that expression before. And if you can see her mane here, it's magnificent, as is her fringe forelock there. So yeah, so she's got a little knot where the mane gets blown around in the wind, so I sorted that out for her, and I gave her a little bit of conditioning spray. I groomed Colin Senior. I helped refresh some of the bedding in the oldies herd, did some poo picking and added straw, made up lots of feeds, which I do quite a lot of now when I'm there, distributed the feeds, and I gave Dolly her food. I moved the mini donkeys back inside, and I did, at the end of the day, I made up 2 treat balls, which are just like a big ball with holes in, like a dog. You can get them for dogs, and just filled it with treats for the overnight for the donkeys. And then I've said here that Lily and Frosty are in with the pick and mix herd. And then this last week that I was there, so this was the 28th, and then when I got there I found out that CJ had been moved into the oldies herd. He needed to go into the oldies herd, so I was a little bit upset about that, because, you know, it's change, isn't it, and none of us like change. And I was worried about Elvis, because I think they're friends, so yeah, I think they're going to miss each other. But CJ has got to go into the oldies herd. It's a more closely monitored herd, and he needs to go in there now. He's got Cushing's disease. Elvis has got that too, but I think CJ's needs are a little bit greater than Elvis's. So yeah, so then I just said that Womble and China are now in the pick and mix herd, so they've got respiratory conditions, and they've gone into the pick and mix herd with Lily and Frosty. Or is it the Fresh Air Friends? No, it is. It's the pick and mix herd. Yeah, pick and mix herd. And then I moved CJ's name tag to the oldies. So there's name tags for all the donkeys, and it goes on like a gate outside whichever paddock they're in. And CJ's name was still on the previous herd board. So I went to get it, and I took it into the oldies, and I put it onto the oldies board, and I had a little welcome ceremony for him. There were no other visitors in the barn at the time. And then I gave him a really good groom, and I hoof picked him, because I thought he was a bit quiet, because he'd only been in that herd for a couple of days and he was still settling in. I've been to see him again. I popped into the sanctuary yesterday after I did a talk for them at a school, and I went to see him, and he was fine. I groomed Prune, spent time with Coffee because she was quite poorly, and we knew that we knew that she was coming to the end of her life, and she has passed away now. But spent a little bit of time with her and gave her a ginger biscuit, and then I helped with feeds. So this is Nick and Coffee here. Coffee, it was Nick's companion donkey, so Nick's our blind donkey at the sanctuary. But a few weeks ago, another donkey had been put into that herd with them, Chucky. So he has, you know, him and Chucky are doing okay, and they will probably, you know, another donkey will go into that herd as well. But at the moment, it's just the 2 of them in the small and special herd, Nick and Chucky, since Coffee has now passed away. She had some very sort of complicated health conditions that were no longer able to be managed with her having a quality of life. There's my Elvis contemplating life there, and there's CJ and his new herd, and after I'd groomed him. And this is little Nick on my little bookmark that I use here. So that's my Donkey's Traveller's Notebook up to date. Like I've said already, no layouts, no other projects this month, apart from working on the House of Scrap videos and my scrapbooking housekeeping. Spending wise, I bought 1 roll of double-sided tape because I needed it. I was in danger of running out of double-sided tape. So the other thing that I've been planning is my Christmas album. So I've been saying to myself that I couldn't even decide if I was going to do a Christmas album. I don't know, maybe I just didn't fancy doing it this year. But I've been seeing the videos, and Shamel started her Journal Your Christmas, which I'm a part of that. So yeah, and I'm thinking, oh, I need to do something. I mean, I was thinking maybe I might just do like Christmas Day and Boxing Day or something, you know, just like the very festive days. And not document like December like I normally do, like every single day. And I don't think I'm going to document December every day this year. And I'm not going to document the things that I document all the time, so like maybe gift wrapping, that kind of thing. But yeah, I just can't not do one. But I definitely didn't want to buy an album. I just absolutely love the album that Shamel's using. I think it's a Paige Evans album. And, you know, I do like the Vicky Booting albums as well, but I just didn't want to spend like £30 on another album. So decided to use what I have in the spirit of, you know, using stash that we have. And I'm using my cinch machine. So it's a spiral bound piece that you use. The cinch machine is for spiral binding. So yeah, this is the largest one that I've got. So I'm hoping that will be thick enough. Yeah. So what I've done so far, I've just actually done it this morning. I've looked at my scraps, all my papers for Christmas and my scraps, and I picked a few out. So I've created this cover page, and this is just one sheet of paper, pattern paper with tracing paper over the top that I've actually stapled in place. My original idea was to keep that loose, but because I wanted to put this piece on the top, which is quite heavy, I thought it'd be better to have that stapled to the background sheet. And I just used tape to stick this on. I didn't use wet glue. So this is Bramble Fox piece from, more than likely from their Advent or their festive products from a year or two ago. So this is Stash Busting, and this is my Simple Stories foam Colour Vibe Alpha in red, and I've just put the year on there. So what I've done so far is I've punched the holes for these sheets. I'm loosely keeping them on here for now, but once I get into working with the album, I'll probably work with them, you know, I'll probably take them out of the cinch. But the thing is, it's quite easy to make mistakes, so it's a good idea to kind of test each sheet before you start working on it, just to make sure you've punched it in the right place and all that kind of thing. And then what I did, I just had this little photo of the doggies that I took the other day, and because they're sitting on the festive throw and there's a little gingerbread toy there, I thought I'd just pop that in here. So yeah, so I've just layered up 2 scrap pieces of paper, roughed the edge of this one, was already torn. I've roughed the edge of this one. I've reused a Tim Holtz metal piece here from one of my deconstructed layouts, and it says, "Know in your heart you are loved." Stamped a little bit there that says woof, that's Merry Christmas in dog. And I've added a little button heart from my stash, another item that's been used from a layout that I deconstructed. And then I've just, the papers that I had in my stash, the scrap papers, I've just found the ones that were full size, kind of 6x8 or larger, and I've cut them and I've popped them in here, and I've punched the holes, and I've just popped them in here loosely because I will use them. Some of them were slightly less width than the 6 inches, but that's fine because I'm not going to do every page the same. I'm going to sort of mix it up a little bit like I have with this one here. So that's what I've done so far, and I've got the same pattern paper on the back as on the front, but I've reversed it. So I may leave that as it is, or I may use that as an inside page and put something more sturdy on the back. I haven't yet decided. So what I'm planning on doing is not purchasing any Christmas stash at all. I'm going to use everything that I've got, including my stamps. So yeah, I'll show you what I've got actually in my scrap papers. So this is my box that I keep my Christmas papers in, and as you can see, there's not a lot in here. So I've got these are sort of just all scrap pieces of pattern paper that I'm going to use. Just everything is just from previous years. I've not bought anything at all this year. Lots of little cut apart pieces here, some stickers there that are part used, Thickers Alpha that's part used, some doilies here, and then I've got some page pieces here, some little gift tags, punched out pieces there, page pieces, these are all just scraps, page pieces, some little pink fresh pieces here. Oh, they're snow globes, aren't they? I don't think I've used anything from there, so I'll try and use some of those. More page pieces that have been used, partially used for sure. Tags and some Christmas pudding stickers there. Some leftover Simple Stories jumper stickers there. More scrap papers. This little booklet here that I've had for years. I mean, I've had it for years and never figured out how to use it, so maybe I might cut that up and use that this year. I had another 1 or 2 others of those that I've since used. More scrap pieces. Little journaling pieces here. I've got these doilies that I've had for many years. That shop where I purchased them from has not been there for quite a few years. This is a little, I'm not sure what brand it was now, and I never figured out how to use it. I think it's something to do with Traveller's Notebook.
I never actually figured out how to use it, but maybe you're supposed to sort of use it as a cover and put like that and put that in there. I don't know. I may cut that up and use, you know, maybe it like that. Just cut a piece off and use it in the arm. This is wrapping paper. Just more scrap papers, some 6x8 pieces from Vicky Booting previous year, and then my 12x12 sheets, and I've only got 4, so I definitely want to use this as a full sheet, and it will definitely be this side. I do really like a lovely holly print, and Vicky Booting does do a lovely holly print. This is Simple Stories, Ugly Christmas Sweater. Not keen on this side, possibly use some of these as cutter parts. This is a very old Paper Mania sheet, single-sided that is. I may cut that up, may use it as a 12x12. Then I've got this beautiful one that I could use either side, but I'm more than likely going to use this side, probably as a full sheet. Well, definitely as a full sheet. I'm not going to cut that down. So that's my kind of limited Christmas stash. Of course, I've got plain cardstock and plenty of stamps to use. So, yeah, using my stash. Let me see what else I can show you. So this is my box with my Christmas stamps, and this is just Christmas stamps, and this is the stamp that I just used on that album. So that's Simon Hurley. Yeah, this is my entire Christmas stamp set or collection. Put that to one side. This is Visible Image. I've got Technique Tuesday here. These little planner stamps from Technique Tuesday, 2 sets in there. And I've got a few in here. Clearly Kelly Hero Arts. This 1950s themed one came free with a magazine. So this one came free with a magazine, 1950s themed. I've got these Sheena Douglas ones here. So a truck, a tree and a post box. And there's another one in there. I think there might be that hot chocolate. No, it's just that one set. This one is paper artsy, a bit gothic looking. I've got a stencil here, Bramble Fox. Tim Holtz stencils here. I've got this little lawn fawn, little cute set there. Got this lovely New Year stamp from my friend Moira. And I've got this one, which is paper artsy again. Small rubber stamp. This is a Clearly Kelly Stamp and Cut. I've got this lovely, can't think of the name, Stampin' Up from my lovely friend Moira. Cross Stitch Christmas. I'm going to put the Tim Holtz ones to one side and show you those all together. And I've got this one, which is one of my favourites because it's my Christmas jumper set, my Love of Christmas jumpers set. And then I've got this little Wishing You a White Christmas, which is quite apt because I live on the Isle of Wight, although we don't spell it that way, but you know, it's still good fun, isn't it? And that's, is it Stampendous? Stampendous. Got this little die cut piece here. Brand, can't remember. It's a modern brand. I've only had it like probably even last year. So these are the rubber stamps that I've got. I've got this one, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, which is that Stampendous? Yeah, I can't see very well. This one of my favourite stamps that I use. Hero Arts, that one is. This one, Snowman. Penny Black. Was that Hero Arts or Penny Black? Yeah, Hero Arts. The tree one here, which is designed by Sue Dix. Yeah, lovely Christmas tree. This one here, which is a 1950s themed one, which is Stampendous. I've had most of these stamps I've had for many years. I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day. Penny Black. This beautiful Elvis stamp. Blue Christmas. That's it's Cornish Heritage Farms, and it's well, it's Elvis. Yeah. So no, it's just an Elvis image. They've obviously had permission to recreate that. This one I've had for many years. For my Billy and Elvis when they were puppies. That's Penny Black. What's the date on that? Can we see? 2002. This one I love. I had big ideas for this one. To do it like clear and just all kinds of like, you know, maybe mixed media. But, you know me. I don't really do a lot of mixed media. So I've not really utilised it as well as I should. Who's that by? Impression Obsession, Elisa Baker Designs. Many years I've had it for. I don't even know if there's a date on there. But yeah, love that one. And this one I've had for many years, this star, Shooting Stars, which is, can you read that? All Night Media, 1993. Oh my gosh. And then this one. So this is Judikins. Yeah, don't know where most of these came from. I've had them for a long time, and I used to have a lot more, but yeah, I did sort of have a bee stash at one time of ones that I'd really used a lot, and I'd sort of, you know, I'd fallen out of love with, that kind of thing, and ones that I'd really just had for card making, which I don't really do much of anymore. So this is all my Tim Holt stamps. So this is Scribbled Woodland. This one is Doodle Greetings too. Most of these I've had for a long time. This one is Christmas Time too. Lovely, lovely designs there. This one is Christmas Memories. I really love this one. There's lovely Santa, that lovely Santa there. And then this one is Christmas Classic, and that's lovely as well. And I think I got it because for this Christmas, this font, just stunning, absolutely stunning. So that is my entire Christmas stamp collection, which is not inextensive, as you can see, but yeah, I'm planning really on using the pattern paper for my stash, which is not an awful lot of, the scrap pattern paper, and maybe using my stamps to create my own pattern paper and my pens and things like that. So that's the plan at the moment. What else can I show you? This is my box with sort of embellishments in it. So I've got this light, string of lights here from Paper Mania, Christmas lights trim, love Santa, loved that collection. And that pattern paper, one of those pattern papers that I've got a full sheet of, is this design. I've got some large flare here, I've got some Bramble Fox pieces here, just two. Oh, another one here, Bramble Fox. And then I've got these little wooden Christmas jumper pieces here. Oh, that's a Bramble Fox Christmas jumper. Wooden Christmas jumpers. Oh, and that little die cut jumper was Rosie's. This one, Rosie's Studio. And then I've got all these stars left over from Vicky Bootin from before. These little stickers that came from a trip to London. Some leftover stickers here. Christmas jumper stickers. Another sticker there. Got these little seals, which are one of my favourite products that I've always used. I've got a die cut chipboard piece, a little snowman tag, a couple of little puffies, a couple of little tags that lovely friend Moira sent to me. Lots of flare pieces in here, stars, a Santa sticker, a wooden chipboard stock in there. So that's what's in there. And then I've got this cord, which is just, I got it from the works here in the UK. And I've got this little snowman. I've got these little lovely sequin stars. I've got these wood Merry Christmas and Season's Greetings pieces. And then I've got a little box here filled with just random things like metal, wood, Bramble Fox, die cuts, just things that have just got thrown in there. And then I've also got some Bramble Fox pieces that I've saved from layouts that I've deconstructed, which I could probably use as Christmas themes. So I've got this cheer. This is in my Bramble Fox container, and there's not much in there now. This Celebrate one is one that I've saved. And then I've got a star, some stars here. White star. I've got red, white and blue stars here, probably from the you know, coronation or jubilee or something, and little hearts as well. So I put those in there. I took those in there. I can grab that one. That one says wishes on it. That's one from before. They're doggy themed. I've got another, oh, I had forgotten about that. I've got another truck there. I've got some little stars here, clear star, not stars, crosses. I'll pop those in. And the only things that's left over in here now really is these bits here. So sort of, you know, painting themed in a 2021 there, which I might, when I go to do my 2021 album, I might find a layout to put that on there, doggy themed. That has obviously come from something, I don't know what. It's the end of a word, isn't it, or the middle of a word. So if I find the other piece to that, then I will, you know, use it. Now this is autumn themed, isn't it? So that's the truck with the pumpkins. So actually, what I think I'll do is keep that to one side, and I'll take out the little hot chocolate mug, coffee mug, or whatever that is. I'll pop those in here. I leave these in my regular Bramble Fox stash. Put that back. And then I've got, the other thing that I've got is some not lots, but washi tape pieces left over from before, which I'll pop in there for now. And then I've got a few bits and bobs that I've taken from those layouts. So I've got this star here. I've got these two Rudolph wood pieces. I've got a Santa piece from Bramble Fox, which I've actually broken. I broke it as I was taking it off the page, but I'll, you know, I can stick that back together again. I've got some tassels that I've saved. You see those tassels that I've saved? Pop those in here. A little felt holly, and a few other bits, some more metal pieces, and one or two flare pieces that I could probably use. So yeah, that's kind of my Christmas stash really. So yeah, I've not bought anything new. I don't recall what I bought last year, but yeah, what I've got here is what's left over from all my years of Christmas crafting. So 4 pieces of pattern paper. So I think I might be utilising white textured cardstock this year for maybe some layouts, depending on how many I do and what we get up to and stuff. So yeah, that's everything. As I said, just bought that double-sided tape, just did the Donkey Traveller's Notebook. I had a day in London to the Elvis exhibition, so that's what the layout's for that I've prepared already. That was exciting, my usual donkey things. Carrying on with the House of Scrap. I've got to go and get my eyes looked at this week or next week. So yeah, possibility that I may be having some eye surgery. Not sure about that yet. May not even be in December, but it's at some point in the future. So yeah, once again, thank you very much for joining me. Have a lovely, lovely December. What I'll do is I'll try and pop on with doing a little bit of this if I can, or show it to you if not. And yeah, enjoy December. And I shall see you next time. So thank you for joining me. Stay safe and take care.